Reality check man from your device today, you know, say Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, my people, this morning I'm coming to you from a place of concern. The smile is broad, but there's a lot of concern. And the concern is for my country. And who else to speak about it? You know, but I was a part of this system. You know, run around behind political movements. But I finally, years break away from that and redeem myself. And now, I can speak about it, so that my Jamaican brothers and sisters, the younger generation and the younger youth, them want to know about it. Them can take a page or two out of my book. I said I was a part of the youth them want to see out there that run up and down behind the two political movements. But I redeem myself. And because I do so, I am happy and content within myself doing what I'm doing now. Is to bring awareness to my people. Open up their eyes so they can see and breathe the reality of the things that are taking place around them. Aromatic Realistic TV, if it's not factual, I'm not associating with it. It must be speaking truth to life, and it's something that's going to uplift and elevate my people. If not, I'm not touching it. But anyway, my people, this morning we want to look into leaders. The leaders you choose to lead you, or the people you choose to represent you. It is very important. But before, I want to make a plea to my fellow Jamaicans. For too long, we give the politician the opportunity to use and to abuse us. For too long, we give the politician the opportunity to box and kick and beat us. For too long, we bent over and allow them to do whatever they want to do. We surrendered and had their mercy. Time come. That must end. As a people, as a constituency, as a community, what should you look for in a leader? What should you look for in a person who want to represent you for the next 5 years? What should you look for as a community, as a constituency, in a leader that is want to serve you for the next 5 years? We're going to start with the number one thing. Integrity. 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 And when we say integrity, the first thing we're looking for is honesty. It's honesty. If we can't find this person being honest enough, it doesn't make no sense. Principle. What is this person principle value? What level of principle is this person portray. Last but not least, moral uprightness. Moral uprightness. What kind of life is this person living? What kind of life is this person living? Is this person deserving of my vote? Is this person deserve to lead my community or my constituency for the next 5 years? Those are the questions we must ask. Vision. Is that person of any vision for your community? Is that person of any vision for your community? Is that person of a vision plan for your community? Let's go back to vision. And what that person must have or possessed. The ability to think or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. The ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. If you can imagine for the next 5 years and use wisdom, what go on? What is going to happen to our community? So God forbid and we elect this person for the next 5 years. And this person does not have a vision plan for your community, for your constituency, for the next 5 years. What do you think the outcome is going to be for your constituency and your community? Remember what they say, you know. Where there is no vision, what? The people must perish. Where there is no vision, the people will perish. So if you choose somebody for the next 5 years who does not have a vision plan for your community, who don't have the love and the care for your community, who don't have that sincere commitment for your community, who has never walked your community before, who has never sit with the elder and take counsel how to deal with the use of that community, who has never walked the trench, the gully and the gutter to find out what is going on in the mind of the youngs of our community. So if he does not have a vision plan for your community and the future youth, what you think is going to happen for the next 5 years? So therefore, we must interview these people, because remember now, they are applying for a job. And the only reason why they are in our community is to try and impress so that we can give them the job for the next 5 years. Because remember now, they are getting around 14 or 15 million a year. So that is serious money. So they are applying for a job. And because you are applying for a job, and I'm your employer, and if I employ you, you will be my employee. Well, there is some criteria that you have to meet for this constituency or this community. There is some guideline that you have to meet before the citizen of this community or this constituency elect you. We must interview you. And first, what is your occupation? What kind of work have you done? Or what kind of work you are doing this present moment before you enter into representing politics? We want to know, we must know. We must go further and do a background check because we want to know his record. We want to know his history because we don't know you. We just see you. The leaders of the party carry come place in my community, in my constituency. Me don't know you from Adams. You don't know me. So there is criteria that you have to follow. Background check. We must know. What if he's a rapist? How would I know if we don't do the background check? What if this man is a child molester? How would we know if we don't do the background check? What if this man is a murderer? How would we know if we don't do the background check? What if he's a drug smuggler? How would we know if we don't do the background check? What if this man involved in human trafficking? How would we know if we don't do the background check? We have to. We have to do our background check. Because we must know. So let's stop. Treat these people like if they are granting us favor. They are not granting us any favor. For God's sake, stop treating these people like they are granting us favors. They are not granting us any favors. We are employing these people to go and work for us for the next 5 years. So don't get it twisted. I don't work for you, you work for me. So remember, an employer is different from an employee. The citizen of Jamaica are the employer. The MPs, the councillor are the employees. They work for us. So stop treating it like we are the one who is working for them. Don't get it twisted. Don't mix up the two words. Please and thank you. So if you make the mistake and give that person a chance for the next 5 years and did not do your true diligence and do the background check and find out the character of this man, will you have nobody to blame but yourself? The answer me never warn you. You have nobody to blame but yourself. But this is what you must know. If that person wasn't a people's person before, you think when you elect that person is going to be a people's person? If that person wasn't a community activist before, you think when you elect him he's going to be a community activist? If that person don't have the love and the sincere care, want to see the growth and the development, and no one from that constituency should left behind, you think if he didn't care before, when you elect him, he's gonna care again? It's too often we see they come, they talk, they win, they leave. We see that too often. They come, they talk, and they leave. Because remember, if you take up a dog and a drunk and put him in a suit and send him out there, no trash on deck like that. But if you take the dog and that drunk with the out of the suit, what happened? It remain a dog and a drunkard. So a lot of these politicians, what you see come around in suits and tie, and that the I's cross the T, speak the Queen language properly, articulate as ever, eloquent. When you take away that suit from them, they are nothing but a dog and a drunkard, because they have no character. No character at all. Some of these things that these people do, if you are aware, when you see them, probably you would choke, your stomach sick. So please, don't get it twisted and stop treat these people like they are royalties. Don't get it twisted and stop treat politicians like they are royalty. No, they are not. Stop treat politicians like they are kings and queens around here. No, they are not. How could you be kings and queens when you are working for me? How can my employee kings and queen for me? I employ you, I pay you. There is no way we are on the same level. No time at all. Remember, be a professional and don't get it twisted. An employee stay in a lane. You pass your place with your manager, you're supposed to out. An employee stay in his lane. If you pass your way with your employer, you are out. It's time for us to know our right and stand up for our right and stop let us right be trampled on by these people who think that they are high and mighty. They don't have the powers. We have the powers as the people. They work for us. We don't work for them. We pay them. You guys don't pay us. So know the difference between employer and employee. The citizen of Jamaica or the employer. The politician or the employees. So don't get it twisted. And stop treat these people like kings and queens. For too long. For too long. For too long. Anyway, my people, stay tuned. Like and share. Spread the message to the four corners of the globe. The struggle is real. But we have to face it together. Because they say what? United we stand. Or divided we drop. There's better days coming. But we as a people, we have to stay united. It's one cause we are fighting for. It's only one cause we are fighting for. And that cause is for a better Jamaica. It's not you is better than me, or I am better than you. You know, I should make all the money and you back shit out of dog mouth. We should eat the best food and you eat the food that there is no nutritional value. It shouldn't be where you just come and take me out of my house, shoot me, beat me, or lock me up, and I can't do nothing. And the next person over here, he can kill a person, he can do anything, and the justice system don't look at it. That's what we are fighting for. One Jamaica. Income and equality. Where one set of people have all the money and everybody else have the back shit out of dog mouth. That's not the Jamaica we want. The Jamaica was created equal for all the citizens of Jamaica who have potential and ability to get the best out of it. We put a government in place to work on our behalf at all times, to go overseas and to lobby and negotiate for the citizens of Jamaica, to bring growth and development to that country, and to make sure in his eye that there is no Jamaican citizen left behind. We give the Prime Minister that mandate. We give him that task to fulfill and carry out for us. But he did not. He did not. They are fighting for powers, but they are not fighting for the people. Just remember that, my Jamaican people. They are fighting for powers. They are not fighting for the people. They're fighting not to remove from office. They are not fighting for the people. They're fighting to enrich themselves and them cronies. They're not fighting for us, the people. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about the poor. Just remember that, my people. He who have eyes will certainly see, and he who have ears will hear. God and good rule. Until then, we chat again. Much love, my people. Peace out. One love. I'm out.